Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 6 trades. And today the date is February the 2nd, and I am introducing another new system I put together, a trading system called Super Sniper Trading System. Now this system uses the multi-time frame awesome oscillator, which I love. And also, about 4 months after I put the system together, I also added or received the super signal indicator. Now these moving averages here, the 3 of them, there's a grand total of 4, but I only use 3. It's a custom indicator. It also has built-in alerts, an audio alert that would pop up over here, but at this point in time I have the alerts turned off. But if you so desire, all you have to do is just turn the alerts on. Let's run a check on that right at the top here. 4 moving averages cross alert, either sound on, email on if you so desire, and it has a lot of inputs here. I already preset everything and I saved it and it's ready to go. So if you want to see it, the alert when the moving average cross, well, all you got to do is turn it on. But anyhow, the alert would have came around here somewhere, and of course I got the sell alert from the super signal right here, so I don't need both alerts. Okay, now every morning at 6 o'clock, where this vertical line is, I'm in front of the computer looking at all the instruments, trying to make a decision if I should be buying and or selling. And of course I'm looking at my daily trade plan. We can take a look at that. So here's the daily trade plan. It's an expert advisor running in real time. You must have some kind of a daily trade plan or you will fail as a trader. That's what my mentor told me many, many years ago. You must have some kind of a plan. As he said, plan your trade and then trade your plan. So they go hand in hand. In other words, you have to have some kind of a daily trade plan. So as you can see, all the trades I took today came from the daily trade plan. So now we can get into these trades. Here we go. Wanted to be selling it. I manually put in this arrow right here to remind me I want to be selling. I don't have to do that, to be honest with you. The 3 moving averages are in proper order for shorting. So anyhow, let's see where I got in at after this candle closed right here. And by the way, there was some high impact news this morning at 7 o'clock for the pound pairs. You can run a check if you so desire. 7 o'clock, and now once this candle closed, as I was going through the pound pairs, this is where I caught it. I knew I was going to get some pips. Doesn't mean I'm going to get 100 or 200 pips. But the momentum and the driving force was a very weak pound. It was less than 20%, so it was a driver. So let's run a check where I got in at on this trade. Took the trade at this cursor and I closed it out, especially when I saw these 2 buy signals. Looks like it's not going any further, but there are no guarantees. Can just as easy go up as it can go down. Well, it looks like I'm good for 31 pips, and those 31 pips ended up paying out $2,419. Let's run a check on the next trade, which is the euro dollar. Here we go. Another one I sold. There's the arrow directly from the daily trade plan. Now the euro dollar does pay $10 for each pip, so looking at the money, this should be 25. So let's see where I got in at. The moving averages were converging. That's a good signal that the up move, as you see over here going up, is now starting to reverse. And if I stayed in a trade, I would have made a lot more. But I was happy with the totals. And let's see what I did get. As I mentioned, should be 25. There it is right there. 25 times the money, and the lots paid out $2,500. Moving on to the next trade, which is the Euro CAD. This one I wanted to be selling, is same as the Euro dollar. Moving averages are converging, plus we're getting sell signals from the super signal indicator. Very high probability of it's going to go down. So I took the trade after this arrow here. It went a little bit up and eventually it went. If I stayed in a trade, I would have made more. But let's see. Pull the trigger there and I close it out just being happy. Looks like with 34. And those 34 pips ended up paying out $2,558. Moving on to the next trade. Now this Russell, it pays $10 for each tick. Remember, futures, indices, they're called ticks as opposed to pips. So at $10 for each one, this should be 31 ticks. So let's run a check. Wanted to be buying it. I was really late getting in. I figured it would make it up to the ADR. Came very, very close. And when it started to pull away from it, I just closed out the trade. Let me drop it down to the 5 minutes so I can get a bit of a reading on it. Here it is right here. I pulled the trigger here. And as I said, should be 31. Looks like it's going to give me a hard time. 30. 1. There it is there. You remove the last digit. So it's 31 times the money, and the lots paid out $3,100. Okay, moving on to the next trade, which is gold. This one pays $10 for each tick. Looking at the money, it should be 38. Let's see where I got in at. See if I'm going to drop it down to the 5 minutes. As you can see, the moving averages, they're all bunched together or they're braided. But once you see them starting to separate, I teach all of these tips and tricks. I should have stayed in the trade. I could have made a lot more here. Looks like about, well, whatever it is. Let's just run a check on that. Down to here is 265. But I closed it out just being happy with the 38. 38, there it is right there. You remove the last digit. It's actually 38.8, but let's just go 38's close enough. Times the money, and then the lots paid out $3,880. Just like to point out the fact that did qualify for a great way to trade. Everything is red when I took the trade. Everything is perfect. That's your setup candle, and away you go. I knew when this candle was going to close, there was going to be an arrow right here, so let's just get in. So let's see now, last trade, Euro Yen. Wanted to be selling it. There's the arrow. Let's drop it down to the 5 minutes. Let's see where I got in at here. So when I took the trade, everything qualified, perfect for a great way to trade. Plus, we've had red arrow, super signal here, 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 lots of them. So a lot of suggestions to sell. And I closed it out at this point just being happy. Looks like with about 88. Close enough. There's 88 pips. And times the money, and the lots paid out $6,862. So another great day of trading using my Super Sniper. It's my new system. As I mentioned, has an oscillator, awesome oscillator along with moving averages. So if your system is not producing on a daily basis, like my Super Sniper, well, I recommend you get your hands on it. And don't forget about the Daily Trade Plan Expert Advisor. That is a must-have. Now, if you're interested in anything whatsoever, all you got to do is look right below this video in the description. You'll see 4 different packages. One of them will be advertising for the Super Sniper, and have a special that if you buy any 2, I'll give you one of the other 2 for free. Now, of course, if you have any questions about anything whatsoever, quite simple. All you got to do is pick up the phone and call me, and or you can send me an email. And of course, I really do prefer Skype, and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session. I'll answer your questions, give you some tips and tricks. Keep in mind, I do all of that with no obligation to you. So, just about time to wrap up this video. And of course, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next video and trading day, I want to wish you good luck with your trading. And remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.